Catser an méid sin, or just an méid, airgid. So catser an méid sin airgid rudí nach bhfuil ag tastal. Catser an méid sin airgid rudí nach bhfuil ag tastal. Okay, so there's catser for is spent. Again, that's up the CV her video above. So looking at that thir or tur ending and just putting that on the root. For is spent, if it was spent, it would be cahu, and then coffer for the future. So catser an méid sin airgid or an méid airgid. An méid sin airgid more so that much money, and here it's so much money, very slight difference. So we could say an méid airgid. That's fine for both of them. Okay, when we're looking at the idea of that much or so many in Irish, we're saying that amount. If you made sin ibre, let's say in the welcome, I had that much work to do or so much work to do, I had that amount. That's what mage means. I can also use irid there instead of mage. Okay, if you an irid shin, or in this case, kaitser an irid shin arrogage. Notice it's arrogage as opposed to arrogant. I'm using the tishagenajuk, the genitive. Okay, so this is where it starts to get tricky. There's a lot of different stuff happening just inside the opening 5 words of the sentence there. Okay, so I'm using arrogant instead of arrogant. A lot of those words that end on a broad D, S, or T in the genitive or in the plural even, they'll change to have a slender D, S, or T. The example I've mentioned a lot of times on different shows here on the membership is the idea of bruntanis changing to bruntanish. So a little I before, that changes the sound to use the G, S, T rule. Okay, so kaitser on méid sin airgid, rudí on things, same thing as English, nach bhfuil ag tastal, that aren't lacking, in other words, that aren't needed. Okay, I know need can be tricky, so remember, always use tasty or some form of tasty for need, and then agiri for want. Separate them, that'll help you not get confused. I know a lot of people who do work on Duolingo start thinking tasty can mean need and want. Maybe in some cases can, and more so in Munster Irish and stuff. Just separate them, going to be a lot easier. So always remember again, one base sentence, ta ishke tastal wem, I need water, so therefore tastal is like lacking. Water is lacking from me. Again, thinking about what we're actually saying. Like, tastal is not me need. Wouldn't make sense then. Tushke tastal wem. Water is needing from me. No, but water is lacking or some idea like that does kind of make sense in English. Even if we wouldn't say it, you can at least imagine it. If something is lacking from me, if I've run out of coffee here, it's lacking from me, I need some more.